Hi, myself Charita Nagaraja is here to speak about the consumer behavior theory of the company Coca-Cola. So, let me brief the history of Coca-Cola. In 1886, in New York, there was a harbor labors where they were building the Statue of Liberty, where 800 miles away, another incredible American image was going to be disclosed. And in that same way as other individuals who changed the history, John Penton, an Atlantan drug specialist, was roused by a basic interest. So one evening he worked on a fragrant that is caramel shaded fluid, and when it was done, he conveyed it a couple of entryways into Jacob's pharmacy. And he bought out a new beverage that is Coca-Cola in 1886, where they gave a sample to many consumers to taste it and tell their opinions for, and this was marked down just for pennies for a glass. And when it comes to the 1905, Coca-Cola was developed in the prominence of uh, copycats where they started to seem engines of profit by achievement. The organization needed to make an unlisted container shape to guarantee individuals they were a genuine Coca-Cola. And the Root Glass Company of Terre Haute, Indiana, won the challenge to structure a container that could be prescribed in observatory, and in 1916 they started assembling to re-owned counter bottles, which remains the market's. When it comes to the manufacturing process of Coca-Cola, they considered all the elements of the manufacture, even from the water. They use the water, they make sure the water which is used has been given back to the nature by the company. They aim to give it back, and agricultural ingredients where they are along with the million farmers where they critical create their beverages manufacturing. They around 800 facilities around the world produce and bottle the products beverages. There are more than Well, when it comes to motivation, motivation is the trust which is built inside the people. So, according it is the trust which is built according to their activity. So, unfilled needs, tension, drive, behavior, objective, satisfaction all comes under the motivation, where there is a positive and negative motivation which can be created by the individual according to their own perception. The rational way, where it depends on the choice of what a person want, or on what an emotional criteria like status etc will be etc. When it comes to the Maslow's theory of motivation, the each dimension explains about the plan items and the promoting of an each brand. So it depends on the psychological requirements, where it is well-being, perception and low-fat items, which is considered mainly in consumers, and the safety measures like hygienic, security, etc., are also considered with the insurance and other related items. The personal consideration is dependent on each member, each individual. So, when it comes to the challenging, daring needs, so when it comes to the Maslow theory of Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola would diverse the trademarks every year from 1886 to 2014. So the segmentation is always on the demographic process, where they target age, gender, and income from 15 years or from 0 to 40, and other age member of both the genders, or for low income returnable glass bottle, or for high income selling coke tins. So the coke framework is comprised by a dynamic gathering of individuals who are especially near to their networks, cosy with their clients, and they have an interesting capacity to exploit the open doors they see ahead. The nearby touch is a key piece for a sectional marketing system, where they also considered the geographic segmentation, where Coca-Cola has drinks that targets different age groups, ethnic groups, sexes, lifestyles. Examples: Oasis juice, which is made for the younger working adults 20 to 30; Coca-Cola, Coke Zero, target teens; Coke Diet, target adults; Powerade, target athletes 13 to 27; Minute Maid, which targets from 1 year to 10. So Coca-Cola climate consumption in the summer was 60% and in winter was 40%. So when it comes to the psychological psychographic segmentation, people who are brand conscious will drink the beverage of less known brands. They will try to show their status by drinking Coca-Cola, because Coca-Cola is the world's recognized brand. People drink with no hesitation. They don't mind of drinking Coca-Cola without any hesitation. The behavioral segmentation divides the population based on the behavior, the way the population respond to use or know a product. So when it comes to the consumer perception, Coca-Cola was not bought because of the way it tastes. Instead, it bought the image that it projects. The image, and the people who buy Coca-Cola want to project themselves with their class and Coca-Cola has a lot of product development where they develop a huge number of products such as the flavored drinks, carbonated drinks, organic green teas, and also water and water bottles, water beverages, liquid flavor enhancers, sports drinks, low sodium drinks, gluten free, caffeine free, low calorie and no calorie coffee and coffee drinks. So all these requirements for the consumer has been met by the Coca-Cola, where they create a lot of awareness between themselves by introducing a huge number of campaigns, and also that attracts customers through their campaigning sector. So when it comes to the campaign in 2016 was Coca-Cola, where Revealed incorporated the taste the feeling effort, a refresh to its past. Open happiness was the slogan, with the various global organizations taking a shot at the battle. It included 10 TV advertisements, advanced print out of home and customer advices. Taste the feeling additionally conquered. When it comes to the satisfaction level, the motivators are the people or consumers who are considering a motivation, that is when they want to choose an option A, they might choose an option B according to the push and pull theory, where they also consider the hygienic factors, the calorie factors, what is important to them. So when it comes to the satisfaction level, it depends on each individual perception. It might be a positive or a negative. When it comes to Coca-Cola, it depends on the campaigns, the brand loyalty of the individual, the psychological factors, and the advertisement and the self motivation which has. So when it comes to the factor that might affect the conflict, like it doesn't mean the conflict is a like affecting the brand, but the conflict is it's all about the conflict of how a person will think when he or she is buying a product, or what is the use or what is the disadvantage of that product. When it comes to the option A or option B, for example, if there is two objects, that is Coca-Cola and Pepsi, a person would like to prefer Coca-Cola, the second person would like to prefer Pepsi, because Coca-Cola. The conclusion says that the Coca-Cola organization gives the item classes, including juice, water, and many other innovative products, which is launched by a company, and an affection of nearby items, administrative individuals who blossom their neighborhoods and networks, energy of solitary special encounters that express their character, a deep longing to be hyper profitable, particularly by the way they shop, explore, crosswire, retail, and correspondence challenge, and mainly a here are the few references that I have taken, and thank you for listening.